Hello Leo, this is a timeless reading for you. This reading could resonate with you at this day, but also in the near or far future. For this reading, I'm using my own tarot cards. I call them the medieval oracle cards. And to be honest, usually, when I pull my cards, I already get a sense what this reading will be about. And in your case, I'm still trying to figure that out. The only thing that I can tell you immediately is what I'm strongly getting. There's something about water. I have this river card here, but I feel like it's not about an actual river, or because a river card, it could also stand for traveling, but I also get it in that sense in your reading. I feel like it's about water, probably about a swimming pool. There's something about swimming. I feel water that is not very cold. I feel water that feels, I don't know how to say, artificial. Like it's not in a natural space. It is something that was human-made. So I'm strongly getting something about swimming. Maybe you like swimming, or you will soon start to go swimming regularly. There's something about that. I see swimming as a sport right now. I also feel like there is something coming in or being confirmed that you have been waiting for a long, long time. Like something that was very dear to you, like also a missing piece to a puzzle. Maybe if it's regarding a person or a situation or a job or something, like something you have put a lot of effort in but it never worked out. And then you will have either someone will give you some information about that, call you, message you, or you will figure it out yourself. And it will just be like an epiphany, like having this missing piece of the puzzle will solve a lot of other issues. Like it will, like receiving this information will give you a lot of aha moments or epiphanies in a row, like not only one, like one big one, but then also like smaller ones, like a domino effect, like a psychological domino effect in a good way. Yet I feel like you will not be completely blissed out about it. I also don't mean that in a negative way, like I'm also getting something about there is still something you want to figure out. I think after receiving this information and having a certain relief and some realizations and epiphanies, you will then go back home, maybe, if you're not, because I feel somehow that you will receive this information when you are swimming. And maybe you get out of the swimming pool and then you will see that something on your phone, or I don't know, in the post box when you get home. Or it could also be that you're walking your dog and you are somewhere by the river and then receive a message or something like that. I think this water card just strongly relates to the moment when you receive this information. I'm also getting another thing about this water card. I think it could make you feel very emotional and excited. And you might have mixed emotions, like not in a negative way. Just on one hand, it's a relief and an epiphany to receive that information. On the other hand, it throws up a bunch of new questions that you're having, and then you will, because it's such an important topic to you, I feel for many it could be about a person. It doesn't have to be a person for everyone, but for many it is a person that maybe you were always very interested in. And maybe this person rejected you or something, and suddenly there's something about this person, a positive thing. Don't get me wrong, I'm not supporting any toxic relationships or something. This person is not false or wrong. This person might have had reasons to reject you, but not out of spite or because they want to play games with you. Nothing like that. I'm not supporting these things. Don't get me wrong. And that's also what the water represents, because you will feel very excited about this information. And it will give you like butterflies. And I think butterflies in the stomach can also be a little bit torturous sometimes. It's not always just a positive feeling, it's just exciting, you know. And then you become shaky and weird. And yeah, I think if it's a person, if it's about a person for you, this person will be very calm while you are quite excited. Could also be the other way around, like in all tarot readings. But I'm always too lazy to mention all the details, like everything could be vice versa and blah, blah, blah. You already know all that. You've probably watched a lot of tarot readings already. So this person could have changed their mind. They appear very mature. They appear very, I don't know the English expression for that. A little bit bold. Like, I think they know that you are excited and they enjoy it a little bit because they're having some power over you. But I also don't mean that in a toxic way. I mean that in a funny way. So maybe they could... I think this person sincerely respects and likes you. Maybe they know something spiritually or in another way. Like, even if this person is younger than you, it could be that this person is in a certain way a little bit more experienced and mature than you. And they will play with that a little bit, not in an evil way or manipulative way. They will, I don't know, just... Imagine going on a date and one person is so excited that they, I don't know, stumble over something, and then they will just make a little joke about it to ease the situation. Something like that. They will be kind and nice. And I think this letter card, it doesn't have to be an actual letter or message. Could also be that they will explain to you something very properly when you meet them. There's something about a change. I think the frog card here in my reading represents change. And this person, if she's a woman or a man, might tell you something about change, like changing perspective. And then maybe you will have another epiphany, a very big one, like why this person rejected you due to their own inner state, and also maybe something you did or said, something that this person perceived in a negative way. And there's something maybe like a misunderstanding could be solved here. And I feel like it's a very long explanation, a very detailed and profound explanation about why this person changed their mind could even be after years. There's also something about music, and I feel like a lot of cards still relate to this reading. Maybe you share an interest in music, or maybe this person is a musician. Maybe there will be a certain song on the radio that will remind you of this person, or the other way around. Like, there's something about music that I can't figure out properly. Then we have the Goblin card. I actually drew this card to represent a kind of devil, some demonic, devilish energy, but in your reading I don't get it in a negative way. I get it in a funny way. Like in a... There's something about art, music, and theater and costumes. Is that the right pronunciation in English? Costumes? You know, when people... I think it's the right. You know what I mean. Like Halloween or Carnival, when people pretend to be a witch, or they just wear masks, horror masks and all this stuff. It's something about that, like wearing costumes and music, and also this death card. I don't get that. Yeah, and then the jester comes up, which just confirms that there's something about comedy, like funny kind of theater. Yeah, it feels very artistic here. The king, the justice, the rose. Yeah, they don't relate too strongly anymore into this reading. I feel I should just stop it here. So maybe you will have a date somewhere there, or maybe it will just be a shared interest, or it will, after you solve this whole misunderstanding from the past, like maybe you will talk about, exchange your views on some artists and find some shared interests there. There's something strongly about art and theater, music and costumes. I will leave it here. I hope it resonates with someone. Thank you for watching.